First of all, I want to thank a couple of people that have actually helped me to get here. Um, in the Bible, what they say, in all things, we need to give thanks. So I want to thank God, first of all, for this, the reverse of the ban from live ban to 5 years. And the fine, because, bros, if they ban me, or they release me, 50,000 Swiss francs, I'm not get to. I don't have that kind of money, but I thank CAS for that. I saw a couple of write-ups in the paper saying I wasn't pleased with what CAS has done for me, and that's not true. I want to thank CAS. If it wasn't for CAS, I don't think I would have any chance of going back to sports. And bringing the live band the band from live to 5 years, I think is something worth celebrating. But as we progress, moving forward, there are other things we're looking at. My counsel, my lawyer in Switzerland, and I have a team that was set up all these years, the last 2 years, talking about this appeal that helped me go through, prepare me for the appeal, because we had it in February, I think almost February 23rd or so, I can't remember the date. On a conference, Zoom conference, that's when we had the appeal because of these COVID restrictions. I want to thank, first of all, my team here that was led by Mr. Okaro and his wife. Mr. Okaro is the DG of Governors Forum. He's been here with me since they heard about this FIFA ban. I want to also thank Big Shea Godogwami, the former captain of the Green Eagles. Since he heard about my problems with FIFA, Big Shea called me. He came to me here in Abuja and he said, "Coach, tell me directly, you're facing me right here, tell me the truth. Did you actually do what they're accusing you of?"
Big Shea.
Yes. That was all this, thing started from. I said I did not. He said, "Okay, I believe you." Then he called Mr. Okaro. Mr. Okaro then called his wife. His wife is one of the smartest human beings in the world. So they put up a team with 2 guys in Switzerland, Yemi Babintin Ashai and Thomas Asomota. They are in Switzerland. So they got me this lawyer called Mr. Ross Winzel. Ross Winzel has won his cases, 95% of cases in CAS and FIFA. So he's a very sound lawyer. So we started discussing with this lawyer until we agreed on how we have to approach FIFA's ban. But before then, let me tell you guys that I had a lawyer here before. If you guys were here the last conference we had, Barrister Austin Otta has been my lawyer, but we had issues and I have to let him go. But all the same, I have to thank him for the brief, because he was one that put up the brief for even the lawyers in Switzerland to defend me. Because when they banned me, we didn't have enough time to appeal. But we actually did try to appeal through FIFA. FIFA said the time has elapsed that we cannot, appeal through them. So FIFA has banned me for life, so I can't do anything anymore. But they said I should go to CAS if I want to. So that was why we went to CAS, and we could meet up the timeline before it was supposed to be elapsed too. But CAS took up the appeal, and then they brought FIFA back for us to kind of, get the hearing all over again, started all over. So that was when we had a chance to actually, gave me a chance to actually defend myself, because FIFA didn't actually allow me to even say anything. They just banned me for life. I was actually surprised that if FIFA was investigating me for only 3 months, I did not know. They only sent me emails, like you all know, that I never had time to look at. But I don't think that was fair play on FIFA's side for never allowing me to actually defend myself. But I thank us for what they've done. Now we're here, and at least These 5 years, 2.5 years has gone by, and those 2.5 years were very terrible. It wasn't easy for not working or doing anything for 2.5 years. And I was kind of contemplating, I said, another 2.5 years. I wasn't looking at what CAS has done, but which I've just said I'm very glad and I appreciate what they've done for me. But another 2.5 years again without doing anything, it's not going to be easy. You understand? But all the same, I thank them for what they've done, but I just have to find a way to go through the next 2.5 years and get back to what I know how to do. But I want to thank my wife for being there with me, and my friends, those guys that have been with me during, when I was down, right in the valley. A lot of friends disappeared. Mostly friends that I played with, But all the same, I guess they are having their own problems that they have to take care of. Yeah, I want to thank the press, the Nigerian press, and thank Swan especially for what they've done through these hard times. They stood by me. They knew the friends I have in the sports sector and Swan, they know exactly the kind of person that I am. They've dealt with me many times, during the under-20s up to Super Eagles. They know the kind of person I am. I'm a straightforward person. I don't take bullshit, and they don't give me any bullshit too. They know me, and they know how to deal with me. So I want to thank Swan for what they've done. All the press reporters here are my friends, and that's why they could make time to come over here, and I want to thank them. Even the ones in the editors in Lagos and all that. Duru has been all the time calling me to talk to me and all that. Big Sheikh, every time he calls me to talk to me and, encourage me. See, yes, he said I should introduce him as Shegun Odegbami. Everybody knows Big Sheikh anyway, so I want to thank each and every one of you that have never given up on me because you know the kind of person that I am, Thank God this thing is out in the public. Most Nigerians think I actually took money. But now we've seen it now that I didn't take any penny. I've never taken any bribe from anyone since I've started coaching. I'm not going to start now. If it was for bribe, I wouldn't be where I am today. There's no way people won't come to you for certain things that you say no. But what FIFA is telling me now that I did not say no when this guy was telling me about golden rules and all that. But I told him specifically, I told him that, look, you can do whatever you want to do. Me, Samson says, I'll do my job with the best of my ability. But that's no. But FIFA didn't look at that, what I've just said, that I will do my job. Let him do whatever he wants to do. And knowing me, since I've been coaching, nobody comes to tell me what to do. But FIFA doesn't know that. That's why I think they are giving that 5 years, because I did not say no. And according to my lawyer, he said there are certain rules that we don't even know, the terms FIFA use and all that. There's a referee that he heard about some of their colleagues were trying to fix the game or whatever. He didn't partake on it, but he didn't stop them or he didn't report the matter, so they banned him for life. But I'm not a referee. That has nothing to do with me, So, but, I'm just happy that I still have. I'm happy that I'm out of the hoods, that I can actually go back to my coaching position again in the next couple of years. And I just want to thank everyone that have helped me, a lot of people that have helped me, Bayelsa State government, Rivers, people that have supported me financially and with prayers and all that. I just want to thank them. And for now, we need to wait for my lawyers to get back to me on the way forward. If we have to appeal this case, or if we have to appeal, we might have to have a chance of, trying to reduce it. But if not, it has to cost almost 100,000 euros to appeal this case. So I have to sit down with them and think properly on the way forward. And a lot have gone under, but I just don't want to, say the numbers, because most of you guys won't believe it. These lawyers, I've been working with them for the last 2 years. I don't have much to get a lawyer in Switzerland. I have 2 lawyers in Switzerland, 2 here, just to, so I can't even, come to tell you the amount I've spent, but I think it's a lot of money, and that's why I said we have to, appeal this case. We have to make sure something has to come out of it, because 100,000 euros again to do that is a lot of money. So if I bring about 100,000 euros to appeal, you know how much I've spent already. You understand? So let's just leave it at that way. And we are still looking for monies to pay these lawyers too. I've not finished paying them, so most disappointing moments. I think that would be when your colleagues that you played with, never called you to ask you about how far and how you did it and all that stuff. So even the legend games these days, I don't know what FIFA ban got to do with legend games. They don't even invite me. They don't put me amongst whatever they are doing. This legend game, they play and a small money, they come out outside. But then go put themselves together, and they won't invite World Cup coach. Waiting I do them, me I don't even know. So I'm very disappointed with that, And I wanted to say something. My brother said, I cannot say him. Me, how they say the thing the way it be. Like it is, I will say it. But I'm not afraid of anybody, you understand, about the Nigerian government. This is my issue, is a government problem. But up to today, and we know Buhari is the president, and the Minister of Sports, when he came in, I met him. First, I think they bound me a week or 2 weeks when he came in. I met him. He said, Coach, I know about your problems. All he said was, we don't have money. That was it. We don't have money. I think what he could have done was to go to the president, because I'm a legend. I've played, I've broke my leg, I've coached, I've done everything for this country. If I was an American, if I'd played for America, I have an American passport, American citizen, but I played for Nigeria. You understand? If I was in America now, or like Michael Jordan, they would take this thing upon themselves. Even if I was a British, you understand? The government has not done well when it comes to my case. I am not happy. I don't even know if Buhari doesn't watch TV or doesn't know what's going on, or the minister is afraid to approach him. He's a president, he's a human being, we can approach him. If things like this happens, the ex-internationals have been neglected, not just me alone about my situation, every one of us. Now they say they gave us houses after 27 years. We should jump up and clap. 27 years ago. Let's face the facts and we can say it. We're not insulting anyone, but I'm very, very disappointed. Very, very. I've trained players, if not 30 or 40 players from here. Just like Apu said. The money, $50,000 a game, that's my money. Something Siasia from Bayelsa. But I used to train players like Mikel and the rest of them. If I didn't do that, where would those guys be at today? Where would they be? People will tell you, what have you done with your money? I know what I've done. I've invested in human beings that have done something for their own people. That's my investment. What else can you do as an individual that has played for this country and have trained so many players? I think I've done the bit that I can for Nigeria. And I'm not happy at all. It pains me. How can I fight FIFA? I don't have that kind of power. I don't have it. If Nigerian government was involved a little bit, I think that would shake FIFA and allow them to do the right thing. Up to today, they're not sure what I did. I didn't even take any bribe. So why am I being banned for another 5 years? That's the question. Thank you.